Good morning. I've been thinking a lot about my call to ministry, and especially around the phrase, live simply so that others can simply live. It was that phrase that really was a hook for me and brought me into ministry. I grew up in a Christian church, First Congregational Church, very much like our church here in Sheboygan, and then went to college, to a Lutheran college, St. Olaf College, where our son and daughter now attends, and our son attended. And then after college, I wasn't sure what to do with my life, and so I went out to Holden Village, which is a intentional community in the Cascade Mountains of Washington State. It's an old mining village, and so it's up in the mountains, and there's no really way to get to it except by ferry. There's no cars, there's no telephones. It was a wonderful place to be together with other young people and live, and it's all focused around Christian community. And I remember while I was living there, really focusing on the idea of the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, and around our relationship to possessions. And the idea that while some people are really drawn into collecting for themselves, the consumer culture of more is better and accumulation, that really Jesus teaches the idea that to trust, and the idea that where your treasure is, there your heart will be also, where we put our focus. And so I was attracted. I heard this phrase, live simply so that others can simply live, and the idea that we're all connected. And by my wanting to always have more and get into the consumer culture, that really is really counter to Christianity. And I knew how hard that would be to live that life out. And so I thought, I'm going to make my life in the church to have support in living this countercultural life. Well, it's interesting because that phrase, live simply so that others may simply live, has really brought back to me in the last couple of weeks. I'm realizing the importance and how we can really get by without a lot of possessions. The importance of just going shopping, not to just go shopping, but to go to the grocery store because we really need it, and to limit our trips to the store and limit our busy lives that we're just sort of scattered. And the idea that when we live simply, like many of us have been doing, and I think will continue to do for weeks ahead, that truly does allow other people to live by not spreading the virus. So it feels to me like God, the Spirit, the universe is sending me and all of us a message these days, that we can really shift our lifestyle, and that will be of benefit to the planet and to our creation as well as ourselves. And so I invite you to ponder that today and tomorrow and the days ahead. Peace to you.